Hi everybody, this is Black Runner Ranger. Thought about sharing with you another story I came up with a few years ago. Okay, not last year I meant. It's I call this story Non-Fungible Trigger Happy. It's supposed to be a Skylanders animation story which is based on the trend of NFTs. And for those who don't know, NFT stands for Non-Fungible Tokens, which is basically buying and selling a minted product to a blockchain. Was said to be one of the most controversial and most hated type of thing that's happened last year. People were like scamming people of their money for such an insignificant image. They say it was causing a lot of environmental damage, and some say that some people can lose all their NFTs because of how insecure NFT accounts are. Here. So this is the story I came up with. Now over here is basically Trigger Happy doing this goofy gremlin thing. You know, it's kind of like just a minute. Let me just type in. Sorry, I forgot. You know, it's kind of like the Bored Ape trend with these apes all looking very similar to each other. They were programmed through an algorithm. And heck, admittedly, I once owned myself a Bored Ape. I didn't actually buy one. I just drew one. The Bored Gorilla Drilla, which is a Skylander. Anyways, where was I? So the the Goofy Gremlins thing is basically they have this whole thing. I call it the Goofy Gremlin NFT. Now, keep in mind, fellas, I wasn't planning to sell this. I was not planning to have any of this as NFTs. I was just going to make a joke about having them as NFTs. And even with that idea in mind, I would probably just put them out for free. No, I'm not bothered to sell them or even mint them or anything. Anyways, the story begins when Trigger Happy's like, "Boy, I need something to make money stat." Then there's a pop-up. And then this message says, "Hey Trig, I am one of your biggest fans. I think I found a way you can make millions of dollars the easy way. Can you make NFTs?" Signed, Swindell. What is an NFT? Better research. Hours of research later, then Trigger Happy starts drawing something on paper, puts it in the scanner, clicks, and then he clicks mint NFT, yes or no. And then in an electrical plant, this human, he notices something's a bit high. He's like, "My guess is that someone's minting an NFT again." And then this part outside, Spyro and Gilgrunt look out, and there's a truck with money. It's a truck with money in it. It says, "Trig, what's going on?" says Spyro. "I'm making big bucks off NFTs," says Trigger Happy. "NFTs, non-fungible tokens. I create thousands of these images, and people come to invest ownership over thousands of dollars. There's the Bored Ape and the Lazy Lions. For me, I made Goofy Gremlins. Already, I've made $300 billion. I'm one popular guy." "I don't know," says Gilgrunt. "I don't know, Trig. This feels quite concerning." "Ding dong. Must be the extra paycheck." But the mailman says, "Quite the opposite. It was a large electric bill. $6.9 billion worth of electricity? When did we ever use that amount?" "I don't know, but help me with this before our electric is off." I can escape with loot from a dragon's lair, but electric bills are something I can't afford to skip. It's like the Batman the animated series episode Joker's Billions, where he gets $250 million from an old gangster he knew, but then he had a bill of $137 million. He's like, yes, and if I don't pay up, I have to go to jail for tax evasion. I'm crazy enough to take on Batman, but the IRS, no, thank you. Anyways, something's not right with this money. It doesn't feel right. Must be the sweat absorption from the boxes. And then Sparrow proceeds to rip the money, and that reveals a white patch. Trig, the money's fake. And then Trig rips it too. Now why would someone send me fake money? What happened to the real dough? I found this under the fake money. Wait, which 20s are we in? It's an old film reel. Good thing we didn't throw out our own film projector. Good thing we didn't throw out our old school film projector. Good thing I still have energy. Good thing I still have energy breath to power the plug. And then here comes the message from the person who gave Trigger Happy the NFT idea. Hi, Trigger Happy. It's the guy who suggested you the NFT thing, Swindell. If you're watching this, you probably know the money you got. If you're watching this, you probably know the money you got was fake. Yes, you can make money out of NFTs, but I'm the one who's got the money. While you were making NFTs, I secretly hacked into your account and transferred all the money to me. And an NFT account is so easy to hack and they have no security inputs in general. It's an automatic win for me. Also, I heard NFTs are bad for the environment. One single minting uses as much energy as using a computer for 3 years. Since you're the minter, you get the big bill. Better pay those taxes or you can't use electricity anymore. Meanwhile, I'm just sitting here rolling around in billions. Oh, and your buyers are very stupid. Why spend thousands of dollars on such simple reused doodles when you can just right-click and save the image for free? I'd rather spend money on real physical arts like Mona Lisa and The Last Supper. In words of Albert Einstein, 3 great forces ruled the world: greed, fear, and stupidity. Have a nice day. Not. Signed, Swindell. Trigger Happy was about to get the gun out and shoot at the TV, but then... Turn it off. Surprised you're not going to shoot the picture? Low budget. Then he's like, what have I done? I've been swindled. Caused a massive carbon footprint, and now I have to suffer the consequences. Why not look up your transfer history? We have no power, and you're low on power too. I know someone who can grant a ton of power for your computer. He's not the only one who could do electricity. Later, I'm ready for that kiss, Cinder. Lay one on me. This was before I decided Spyro should be an ace and Cinder should be with Dark Spyro. So Cinder is about to make a kiss, but then she gets clamped on by the pliers, the electric connectors. She gets enraged, she starts zapping, and then power's on again. Now search, quick! And Trigger Happy turns on the laptop, tap, 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 tap. I found him, guys, let's go. Elsewhere, such a lovely feeling. Anil Dash, you are a genius to give folks like me easy and gullible money. For those who don't know, this character here is actually based on a scrapped villain that was originally presented in the beta version of Skylanders Ring of Heroes. For those who don't know who it is, his name is Berserker. He's basically this giant pig-like troll creature that appears as a boss in the distorted dimensions of Skylanders Ring of Heroes. Unfortunately, he got scrapped in the later versions. So I thought about bringing him back as like a sort of a rich pig-like figure. And then the door opens hard, like you're under arrest, dirtbag. We're your worst nightmares. Prepare to be terminated. Can you guess what those are a reference to? Ah, yes, the gullible trigger happy. And he uses a hammer. Here, you know, kind of like what he's doing. You think battling me will solve your bill problem? Even if you beat me, you'll still never get your earnings. What I've earned was dirty money. If I can't have it, no one can. Bang. Bonk. And then he falls. Well, we defeated Swindell and got the money back. Now, we defeated Swindell and got the money back. Now what? I earned this through a scam. This money is not worth being in my hands. I must do something about it. So Trig donates it to charity like WWF, as in World Wildlife Fund. For the poor, these orphans, the children, and the things. And the electric company. That's the last of it. Did you do it? Every last penny. None to spare. Don't worry, Trig. We'll find a better way to earn some money. I think I already have an idea. And then, the next day, I'm doing commissions, hand-draw style. Wanna donate for a request? Real cheap, only $5. Should we tell Trig that this goes against YouTube's guidelines and some sensitive nut might see this as offensive? Now, had I made this NFT thingy today, I probably would have used this as an example of Trigger Happy's now going through AI art. So this was, and that's it. That's the story. So this was supposed to be as to spread a little bit of awareness and to poke fun of the NFT trend. But since the value of NFTs has dropped significantly in the past year, I don't think it's really necessary to make this short anymore. I think it's heavily outdated. Now, AI arts, on the other hand, maybe I should try addressing that and why this has become a problem. I heard we're having yet another writer strike in the Animation Guild, just like we had in 2007 to 2008. I'm just wondering how things will go well in the end. Do you think this would have been a great idea for a story, or do you think it would have been so outdated there's no need to make this anymore? It's becoming it's becoming less and less prominent, and people are forgetting it even exists. Let me know in the comments what you think about this. I hope you've enjoyed this video.